Hey y'all, welcome back to Summertime Tarot. If you're new to the channel, my name is Summer and this here is a bonus reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising sign for June 2021. All right, so Libra, this is y'all bonus reading for June because I didn't do the mid-month for y'all in May, basically, okay? But we're just gonna see, you know, what wants to come out for y'all, what messages, you know, what guidance, whatever it is that want to come out for Libra, right? If we have time, we may even take a look at the career and love, what's going on there. So stay tuned to the end, all right? But also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading, be sure to head down to the description box below for the link to summertimetarot.com to book that, okay? But let's see what's going on here with Libra. Oh, wow. Okay. Hold on. We got cards on the floor, y'all. We got cards on the floor. All right. Okay. Let's see if I can see. Okay. So let's see here. So bottom of the deck here we have journey. So we have two cards talking about journey here. I don't want to pull that one. So there we go. All right. So it looks like some of you here may be dealing with some... Okay, so with the feeler, what I get from the feeler is this may be connected to your childhood here. So it looks like here you're... For some of you... Because of your childhood experiences, you may have kind of closed off, right? Because we have here the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. You may have closed off like your communication. You may have stopped like speaking your truth. And I feel like here with the 5th chakra and the sun showing up, it's like that's kind of clearing up, and it's time for you to really start focusing on being you, allowing yourself to shine, right? I feel like with the feeler, you may be a very like emotional person. You may experience emotions very deeply. And now you're at the point where you're trying to figure out how to utilize, I feel like, your gifts, your talents, right? This kind of feelerness, you know, those experiences that basically utilize who you are and what the gifts and talents that you have in order to make some shake for you. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. Some of you here may even like be working with your ancestors or like be into magic, the occult, that kind of stuff. And so we have here ancestors speaking, pay attention to your health, stop stressing yourself out and take care of yourself. Then we also have ancestors speaking, everything you do is for a reason, your hard work will pay off, cheer up and keep pushing forward. Yeah. For some of you here, I feel like you may, with this stressing yourself out, like you may be kind of looking at people, right? I feel like you may be looking at people and being like, yo, I want to have fun, I want to do this, but you're kind of very much focused on your path. So much so to the point where you may be like overworking yourself, stressing yourself out, as it says. And I feel like it's important that you find your balance, right? That you're making time for your own enjoyment, to do the things that kind of light you up, right? Because if you're kind of stuck in a rut, it's going to be hard for you to really tap into, I feel like, that well of goodness within you that you want to kind of bring up and share with the world. So it's like, yes, stay focused on your work, stay focused on your dreams, your goals, but also make time to have fun. Right? But I also feel like with this Coal Mine Brothers, it says justice, wrongfully accused, trapped, protect yourself. There may be people around you who you may be feeling like you need to distance yourself from. in order to stay focused on your goals and your dreams. Yeah, I feel like that's a good I feel like that's a good thing to do. But just make sure that, you're still having fun here. Okay, but let's clarify. Right, that you're not so, like, what's coming to my mind is, why so serious? I feel like don't get too serious or too caught up in, your dreams, your goals, that you forget that you're like a human, and that you have to have, time to rest, time to enjoy yourself, time to have fun. Right? Yeah. Because you may be overwhelming yourself with work. But let's clarify here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Then we have the Fool, the Four of Cups, the World, the Hangman, and the Hermit. Yeah, so it feels like, like you may have just gotten kind of lost in the sauce here. And it's time for you to reconnect with yourself, with the divine, right? To kind of slow your roll so that you can, like, regroup. Yeah. Right, some of you may be here kind of focusing on other people, what they're doing. Like, you may be looking and like, man, like, I want to do that. How come I'm not seeing that kind of success? How come this? How come that? How come this? And it's like, it's important that you stop focusing on the path and the success and the this and that of other people, and really start focusing on yourself. Start connecting with yourself, right? Because ain't nobody can do it like you, basically. They're not you. So it's like, instead of focusing on what you feel you may be lacking, or what you feel you don't have in comparison to other people, it's time for you to really start focusing on what you do have, what you're good at, what lights you up, what you love. Because that's where you're going to find your success and your happiness, not where other people are, or in what other people are doing. Okay, I think that's pretty clear. Let's see if the ancestors have anything else that they would like to say within this reading. So we have, spirits are wanting you to protect your energy, foundation, relationships, and success. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have mom and pop spot, proud, family owned, independent business, self-sufficient, creator, innovator. Yeah, so they're really wanting you to focus on, like, your growth, right? If you have a business, they want you to really stay focused on that, right? To stop kind of like worrying about these other people, basically, right? That's basically what they saying. But also, it's like, I feel like it's time for you to really set your intentions here. To start focusing on what you want, right? But also, I feel like this is in connection to your own mental and emotional state here, right? Because I feel like you may be speaking bad over yourself, or over the things that it is you're trying to create for yourself. And when I say speaking bad, this could just be like, man, that's not gonna happen, man. I don't know how, man, like, I don't know why I always, mess up, or if it ain't one thing, it's another, right? That's kind of speaking bad over yourself and over what it is that you're creating. And so they're saying, it's like, it's time for you to really start focusing on elevating your vibration. So doing things that kind of keep you elevated, that keep you happy, that keep you in a good state, so that you can really focus on what it is you need to focus on, be it your business, your money, your family, your health, whatever it is. Stop letting people, places, and things come in and disrupt what you got going in whatever way it is that they doing it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you could be here kind of holding yourself back with this hangman. You could be like keeping yourself in this kind of stagnant space because you're trying to figure out, okay, well, what do I do and how do I make this happen? Da, 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 da. And it's like, it's just important that you keep moving and you keep focusing on what you have control over. You don't have control over what other people are doing. You don't have control over, when this, that, and the third is going to happen. It's just about you taking the necessary steps and the necessary action to get to where it is you're trying to go, right? If you're kind of feeling a bit confused, you're feeling lost, then it's time for you to sit down with yourself, with the divine, with your ancestors, whoever you believe in, and just kind of like put that on the table and let it go and keep moving forward. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let all that stuff kind of come in and rock your world in the worst way. Okay, start focusing on getting your emotional state right, because with the feeler here, you may be getting disrupted by your feelings, by feeling out of place, or feeling like you don't know what you're doing, or feeling like things ain't gonna work. You may be doubting yourself, you may be doubting everything, and so it's time for you to let that go. Okay, it's like things are going to happen when they're meant to happen. You don't really have control over that. All you have control over is you. So stop letting things come in and disrupt the only thing that you have control over. You feel what I'm saying? Start focusing on controlling you, your feelings, your mental. Get in your, best space that you can, mentally, emotionally, and start moving and working towards the things that you want. Because you have, your spiritual team backing you up here. They want to help you. They want to assist you. You probably already have people around you who want to help and assist you. But it's all about kind of connecting with the right people. Stop connecting with the people who make you doubt yourself. Stop connecting with the people who don't believe in what it is you're trying to do for yourself. Start finding people who can help you and who can get you in the right path. You feel what I'm saying? All right. But let's see. I feel like I just went on like a... Whew. All right, let's see what career and money guidance they got for you right now. Okay. Yeah, you may have somebody here that's worried about you. And at that juncture, we have a card coming out. Yeah, like you may be okay. You may be like staying to your comfort zone here. Yep. So it's something here that you're working on. But it's like you're staying comfortable. It's time to get out of that. Like you're worrying about what will happen if you start doing the things that you've been thinking about doing, and it's time to get out of that. And it's like just start doing what it is that you feel called to do, right? Stop being afraid to take risks and go after the things that you want, basically. Basically, that's what I get from these cards. Yeah. It's like you may be thinking less of yourself and less of your ideas, or less of, the things that you really want for yourself. Like, oh, I can't do that, or that, if I do that, then this will happen. Da, da, da. It's like, no, bro. Just start taking the advice and listening to your own inner wisdom, bro. If you have an idea, put it out there. Do that thing. Right? And it's not even like I'm telling you, oh, everything is going to be magical. Like, I don't know what's going to happen, but the fact of the matter is, like, you'll never know if it's still in your brain and you never even put it out into the physical reality because you're so worried about everything that could go wrong. It's like it's time for you to get out of that space and really start getting into a space where you're like, okay, I can do anything. If that doesn't work, then I can come up with something that will. And then if that doesn't work, I can come up with something that will. You feel what I'm saying? Stop like thinking like, oh, everything is gonna be horrible and it'll never work. It's like, no. When you get in that mindset that's what you attract. It's time for you to start attracting the things that you want. So the only way that you can kind of get out of that mindset of, oh, I can never make it happen, is if you actually start doing things that you're being called to do. You know what I'm saying? Actually start putting yourself out there. Actually start sharing what it is that you want to share. And once you start doing that, then you will start seeing the things that you want to see. But if you stay in a space where it's like, oh, let me just, go back to my shell, then you're never going to see that. Okay? But let's see what they got for you when it comes to love. And then we're going to close this out with an oracle card. Okay, hopefully this is helping you in some way. If it is, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, also if you're interested in a personal reading, head to the description box for the link to Summertime Tarot to book that. All right, look at that. See, we got, it looks like you're holding yourself back here in love too. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Oh, we got a lot. Oh my gosh, I took them, so I got I didn't know it was this many. Hold on now. Okay. Okay, so it looks like here you may have been in a sad spot here because of a past relationship. This is for those who are single, right? Yeah. But for those of you, okay, let's stick with the singles here. All right, hold on. Yeah, for those of you who are single, you may still be fixated. That's a strong word. Listen, that's a strong word. I didn't mean to come out with such a strong word. But you may be kind of still attached to someone that you have feelings for here. But they not making no moves, and you not making no moves. Looks like both of y'all are stubborn here. But it's like there's more fish in the sea here. Okay. Yeah, and it's time for you to like start putting yourself out there. If you want like a relationship, if you're interested in connecting with someone, then it's time for you to start putting yourself out there. And to stop kind of holding yourself up. To kind of just get out there, stretch your stuff. Be proud of yourself and what it is that you've been through, what it is that you've learned thus far, right? Yeah. It's kind of time for you here to get out of your own way, right? I feel like if you want a relationship, you may not even be kind of like be open to it. Let's be frank. You may not be completely open to it. You may still be closed off in some way, either because you're still thinking about someone else, or you're still hoping that that person will come around, or you're kind of a bit afraid of opening up and being hurt again. Yeah. And it's like, bottom of the deck, we have La Estrella, okay? Yeah. This is kind of going back to what I was saying earlier. Like, it's like time for you to stop thinking about all of the bad that could happen and really start opening up to all the good that could happen. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like this is in love. This is in money and career. This is in everything. Yeah. And for those of you who are in a relationship, you may be like so used to doing things on your own, so used to, things being a certain way that your pride may be getting in the way of your relationship here. You may not be speaking up for the things that you want or the things that you're feeling or whatever it is. And it's time for you to put that aside as well. And really start focusing on what's best for you and what's best for your partner, what's best for y'all's relationship. Right? Not to be so stubborn. Okay, but let's go ahead and close this out with An oracle. Bottom of the deck here, we have Peacock, inspiration. Okay, and the card that we have here, we have Duck, knowing. Okay, but we're going to read from the book here for Duck. It says, you already know enough to guide others. Although the duck has many natural predators, they approach life with a calm alertness, ready to fly, run, paddle, or duck underwater to safety at any moment. Ducks are connected to the earth by their need for water and water-loving plants. Their omnivorous diet consists mostly of algae, plants, fish, insects, worms, amphibians, and grasses that are found in and around water. Renowned for their intercontinental migrations, ducks use an instinctive internal barometer to know the precise moment at which to change locations for the maximum benefit of their species. Not only do they flow in harmony with the seasons, they trust their intuition above all else to guide their next moves. Ducks migrate in family groups, remaining in the same flying formation from takeoff to landing. The young ducklings learn the lay of the land through teachings passed down from their parents, allowing them to memorize landmarks for future reference. This can be interpreted as a reminder that no matter where you are called to go, you can still find peace in knowing that you always have a home to return to, providing your spirit with the much-needed security and familiarity it craves. Ducks have a waterproof plumage, which allows for maximum buoyancy and enables them to move effortlessly along the surface of the water. They teach us to avoid taking on too much emotional baggage that will inevitably weigh us down as we move through life. Instead, we should stay in control by focusing on our strengths whilst pedaling forward with conviction and grace. Booyah! No, I mean, I feel like that last sentence says it all. It says, they teach us to avoid taking on too much emotional baggage that will inevitably weigh us down as we move through life. Instead, we should stay in control by focusing on our strengths whilst pedaling forward with conviction and grace. All right. But that's all I have for you, Libra. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.